Hey y'all, welcome back to Lay It on the Line with your girl Jameelah.
And your boy Miles.
Miles, what's been up? How you
Oh
been?
man, I've been lovely, chilling. Same old same. You nothing changed but the weather.
Man, we got some bad weather. Were you affected by the tornadoes?
Nah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
north side, I want to say, got hit and missed for the tornadoes.
Yeah, that's all. It's on around the hood, the northeast, east side, down 10, back up 290 a little bit, but
Katy area got
yeah,
hit
that's what I'm
and
saying.
Cypress got hit really bad.
Yeah.
I just saw this video. I think it was today. I saw this video. It was like, don't move to Houston, because when you move to Houston, we got bad traffic, we got bad weather, we got tornadoes now.
That kind of keep folks up out of here. 'Cause
They
everybody want to
still
come to
coming.
Houston.
We overcrowded.
They still coming. They steady trying to build. We got the space.
Yeah. No, we don't. We don't have the space. Y'all stay where y'all at. Do not come back to Houston. Do not think about moving to Houston. We overpopulated.
Yeah, that's true. We're gonna be bigger than New York pretty soon.
I think we are. But anyway, let's talk about what we got coming up with Lay It on the Line.
Oh yeah, we got some things coming up with Money No Love, 20 versus 1. I need y'all fellas, come on out, shoot your shot. You can shoot a 3, do a layup or a dunk. It's up to you, man. Go in full drive. You know what I'm saying? Come out. We doing it. When is the date on that?
Yes, I want to say that it is June the 5th, which is like a Thursday. We'll have the details listed.
A Thursday.
I want to say it's a Thursday. Forgive me for not knowing exact specifics, but I do believe that it is a Thursday. We do have an Eventbrite that's created for Money No Love for 20 versus 1. Like I said, we'll have the details in the caption below.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's also open to women, not just the fellas. She say that the ladies can come out and try to win a date with her too. She's open
I ain't know
to that.
about all that.
Yep. She said that when she was on the show, I told her, I was like, you looking for love, you open for love, you open to date and meet some new people. Well, let's go ahead and get like a little dating event going on. And the fellas been hitting us up in the inbox about coming, so I think it's gonna be a really good turnout.
Yeah, we shall see. I'll tell y'all, just show up.
Show up and show out. It's gonna be what's up. So let's get into it. The last time we had a show, we were talking about relationships, and when the relationship turns to a disagreement,
Yeah.
and you get a little heated, you said, well, if I'm mad, I don't want to talk, I'm gonna leave. And I said, well, when you're in a relationship and you get upset and it's heated, it's probably not the best idea to leave the house.
And why?
The reason why I think you should, okay, so this is why I think you should not leave the house when you're upset. You mad. So you leaving the house, because I wouldn't leave the house. So let's say you leave the house, but you have people that prey on your downfall, right? So let's just say you got like a girl out there that been waiting for an opportunity to mess up what we have.
Okay.
You leave the house mad. I trust you, but you can go out there, you can see somebody and you don't come home and you're upset, and then this person can come back to me and be like, yeah, I smashed your man, or yeah, your man was trying to holler at me. It might not be true, but it's believable, because when you left, you was mad. So when you leave mad, you leave the area of opportunity open for anything to happen, or for anybody to come back and say something. So like, why even create that doubt? If you're upset, it's a big house. Go to the other room. Go to your man cave. Go to the garage. You don't have to leave the house when you're upset. And then think about it. If you leave the house upset and you get in an argument, not an argument, you get into an accident, something happened, you die. The last memory I have of you is you being mad, storming out. Like, I don't want that to be my last memory.
That's the more bigger conflict in the issue.
You got to think about it, because that type of stuff happen.
If you love your woman, you love your man.
You're going to stay there and communicate and talk about it.
I'm going to talk about it, but I don't have to stay there.
You don't have to leave.
Who
Why
said
leave?
Who? I can go up the street. I might just need to drive and come back. It don't mean I necessarily got to go mess with somebody because I'm mad.
I didn't say that you was going to mess with anybody.
No, you said it's a temptation.
No,
a woman.
I said you're leaving the window open for somebody to say, a hater. Like, you might not go out there and mess with anybody, but let's just say a week later.
But once again,
listen.
So how can that woman say something if nobody's seen me?
Nobody has to see you. All I'm saying is, you got haters. A girl could just get in my inbox and be like, yeah, I smashed your man. And I'll be like, when? And just a coincidence, she might say, last week we got into an argument. So it'll be believable.
But you got to do your math too. How long was he gone?
I ain't got time for all of that. Just don't leave the house while you mad, and I ain't got to worry about somebody putting doubt in my mind.
Well, I feel like this here. we can have a discussion, a debate. It depends on what see. When I say leave the house, we get into a full argument and we mad. You know what I'm saying? It all depends. Now we just have a debate. At the end of the day, everybody got their own choice how they feel they want to do. If I want to go, I'm going, regardless. It ain't got nothing to do with me saying I'm gonna go do this, I'm gonna do. I might just burn up and go right up the street and just be sitting up there eating some food on your ass and have me a drink, and you don't even know it. And you just let you think what you want to think.
Don't let me think what I want to think.
No.
Like just say,
because
well, you know what?
No, because
this argument is out of control, and I do need to remove myself from the situation. I'm gonna go up the street and have a drink. You could say that, but to just storm out, don't say nothing, and you're gone. Now I'm like, oh my God, is he coming back? Why did he leave?
Well, it's a cause and effect to all that.
So why put yourself in a situation?
So once again, with the cause and effect, depend on what is y'all conversations about, what y'all get into it about, what your arguments about. That's determined if you gonna leave. So what determines you just gonna walk?
You're upset. It's a whole lot. It could be anything. I feel like there's no justification for anybody leaving the house when they're upset. Just like you shouldn't go to bed pissed off and angry.
Well, I don't care if you're mad or not. I'm still gonna rub on your booty, grab, squeeze, and I'm still trying to hump on you. But my point is, what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, depending on the conversation, what type of heated conversation it was. If I want to leave, I'm gonna leave, and it all depends. Every argument ain't always a heated argument.
Well, we were talking about heated arguments.
But what I'm saying, we say leave mad. You can be mad, but
like you know what a heated argument is. Like you're mad. We cannot come to a compromise.
So I just how I look at it. So say we get up early in the morning, we get into an argument about some petty stuff, and we mad. So, but it's time for me to go to work. I don't supposed to go to work because we got into an argument.
I feel like we should resolve that argument before you leave.
But what if it can't be resolved?
Why can't it be resolved?
Because some people don't comprehend like that.
I don't understand. I don't comprehend. I don't comprehend how we cannot dead the argument before you get on the road and leave.
Because some folks don't know how to comprehend that.
Well, those are folks that I don't want to be in relationships with.
But what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, what you might feel that I'm wrong on, I might see it ain't wrong, and what I might feel right, you see wrong. But at the end of the day, if we come to the agreement that okay, I understand where you coming from, and you know what I'm saying. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna waste my breath with that conversation no more. Hey,
and you shouldn't.
I see you later. Take care, and I'm gone. But I'm not gonna sit here and spend 2:30. I'm not gonna spend 15 minutes arguing about the same thing.
We didn't say nothing about spending no 15
minutes.
No,
I'm just saying though, people will go on hours contemplating and arguing about something so small and petty. I'm gonna give it 5 minutes, and that's too much. 5 minutes. Well, you know what? You said what you said. I said what I said. I'm done with it now. What's something else to talk about?
How does that work for you?
Just what I just said.
Do y'all talk about something different?
Yeah, but I don't get into it with nobody.
I don't get into it with nobody neither.
I did in my younger days, but it don't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? My younger days, you know, yeah, they come and say y'all argue, but y'all be arguing about some dumb shit though when you're young. You know what I'm saying?
So it's a maturity thing. As you get older, you feel like it should. But I know people that still argue as adults.
Yeah.
Lack of communication skills. I know I used to argue to the top of my lungs when I was younger, and now when I see myself getting into it with somebody, I catch myself. And I take a minute and I be like, okay, I don't have time for it. I'm older, got high blood pressure. I can tell you how I feel and how what you did made me feel. You can choose to let me know that you didn't mean to make me feel that way. You can apologize for making me feel that way. But even if I don't agree with what you're saying, I can respect what you're saying, but I don't feel like we need to go into it. But if I've said something or did something that hurt your feelings, I'm going to apologize for it. But like, some people in relationships, they not trying to hear what you saying, and they just drag it all the way out, and then they be like, well, F it, I'm leaving. I don't. That's the part that I'm saying. I don't agree with that.
Them escape routes. They're just escape route to go on ahead and do what they want, or go somewhere and do what they need to do.
Which further explains why you should not be leaving the house while you're upset.
Once again, that's escape routes that people use. It's a totally different. You can leave the house. I feel like we grown. If I want to leave, I can leave.
You can.
So
that's
therefore,
not why you're
but what I'm saying is, I'm not like we have a. I don't call it an argument at my age. We have a disagreement.
No, a disagreement is different than an argument.
So that's that.
Me and you having a disagreement right now.
Yeah. So that's my argument with a person.
Okay. Your disagreement. Okay.
Period. At the end of the day, if I gotta yell at you, you gotta yell at me. I'm gonna look at you crazy and be like, hold on, first of all, we not even for to go there. Like we not even for to start it to even get to that conversation.
Okay.
You say what you gotta say, regardless if I like it, agree or not. I'm gonna say what I gotta say, and hey, you say what you have to say. I heard it, you heard what I said, and let's done with it.
That now we on the same page.
We done. I'm not. It's nothing else to talk about.
Exactly.
Regardless if I agree to it or not. It's over with. And I'm still for to go because I got something to go do.
And you can leave at that point.
You
I'm
know what I'm
okay
saying?
with that. But that's not how I was envisioning what you were saying.
I said
it was like I could be pissed off. I'm leaving.
Yeah, if I am, if I'm still pissed off and I want to go, I'm gonna go.
See, right there, that just shows that makes me envision like the movie Baby Boy when her and Jody got into it and she standing by the door telling him not to leave and he was like he finna leave and I think she punched him in the face. To me, that's getting into an argument with somebody and being heated and then you're trying to leave while you're mad. Yeah. You know, like I don't think that's just my personal.
You gotta understand, some people anger goes to a boiling point. And some people, it's best for that person to walk away or leave. Let that person walk off and leave because that person can stay there and their temper can flare, male or female, and it can be worse than what it is. So if that person say, man, I'm gonna leave, get that person his damn space. He or she might just go up the street, hit the block, grab something to eat, might go to the store, get something, and then come back. So they just need that peace for their mind to get themselves together.
You can't get peace
but at the same time, they might want to say some shit. What they really want to say to you, they just get in the car, drive, or walk and say it to themselves. Because if they say it to you, it might hurt your feelings.
Okay, so for the person in a relationship with somebody that gets so upset that they have to leave, the other person in a relationship should respect their space and just know, like, they might not know how to calm down in your presence, so allow them to leave to go talk about you in their car to themselves, and then they're gonna feel better and come back, and it's all good.
It can be like that.
Okay.
You don't believe so?
I do believe that can happen. I just
feel
like
okay. Just say a person get mad, you push a man button about something, and he call y'all type of bitches, hoe, motherfucker, you sorry, you fat, you skinny, whatever the case might be. How you made him feel?
That's beyond an argument right there.
So you made him feel a certain way. You know what I'm saying? He might want to say, you got me, because I can't say, I mean, you got to understand, people, arguments and conversation can be about a female conversating with the baby, kid's daddy, or conversating with a husband, ex-husband, or some cat, or this, a dude can be, like, it can be, a dude can be still doing this here, or hanging, you doing it for your homegirl, you said you was going over here and your ass, you know what I'm saying? So that, you can't tell a person how they should feel when a person doing so much and doing something for a person. So when a certain person feel like you've been played or messed over, you can't tell a person that they can't leave because this person feel like you didn't play me.
Yeah.
I can put your head through the wall if I want to.
Right.
So therefore, I'm for the go before I really hurt you.
Okay.
So therefore, I say if I get upset to that point, if I want to go, I'm going to leave.
Okay. So with that scenario, I understand. I wasn't thinking that extreme, I guess, because I haven't been in those situations in my era that I'm in, you know, but I've been in some situations, you know, before in previous relationships where a person have made me mad to where I felt like I was going to go Tasmanian devil, and I did get in my car, went around the corner to my homegirl house, chilled, and came home. However, while I was gone, I need my space. I'm not answering my phone.
Yeah.
But while you back at the house, now you, you ain't answering the phone? Yeah. Where you went? You must be doing something. I ain't doing nothing. I'm trying to calm down so I don't come back to the house and unalive you. You know? But if I could have just calmed down and went in another room, we already having this problem right here. I don't have to add anything to your insecurities when I leave the house. So fast forward, what I would do when I would get that mad, I would express, please don't touch me. Please give me some space and we can talk about it later. And then that person understood, let me bag back. Because you don't want me to leave the house when I'm mad, because when I leave the house when I'm mad, your mind get to playing tricks on you.
Well, it just depends. So I'd be like, well, don't get in your car and go.
I choose not to let somebody piss me off that bad. But when you make me mad, if you can respect my space and I can go in my room and I can calm down, I'll calm down and then we can talk about it again, or we don't have to talk about it at all. But I get it. If you feel like you that mad to where you got to call me out my name and you want to put your hands on me, take your gone somewhere else. Because if you get to calling me all them names that you just said, you ain't got nowhere to come back to. Make sure you take your stuff with you.
I'm just saying this is not me personally, but I'm just saying
Any
it can
dude.
go anybody.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying. But my point is, everybody's situation is different depending on what it is. And if I feel like I've been played, and it ain't necessarily got to be. It just could be something that I done told you several times about that. I addressed some things to your back,
Yeah.
and you still feel like it don't matter to you. Like what I'm saying don't mean shit to you. So
That's another issue.
so if you feel like what I'm saying don't mean shit to you, or if you say something to me and it don't mean shit to you, you gonna feel some type of way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
But I
saying?
think you got bigger problems because if you're in a relationship or a friendship with somebody and you're telling them how you feel and they act like it don't mean nothing to you, then you should reevaluate that friendship. Like, why even be bothered with somebody
Well,
that don't care about how you
that's why people
feel?
need to know their boundaries.
That's true. Think we talked about boundaries
Let's
before.
talk about it.
We can talk about boundaries. Like, I think that when you're getting to, and that's another thing, I think people don't know how to date. So when you're dating somebody, you don't know them. You don't know that person the first year because a person can be a representative and pretend to be who you want them
Yep.
to be. So when that first year, when you're dating them and getting to know them, I think you should talk about your pet peeves. You should talk about your deal breakers. You should talk about the things that make you happy, the things that make you tick, the things that make you, that trigger you. Because if I tell you right now, these are all the things I laid on the line, all the things that trigger me, upset me, piss me off,
Hmm.
or that just make me upset. You know them, and you choose to. Okay, I'm gonna do this because I know this was pissing her off. I have a decision to decide. Okay, this person knows everything that he's doing to upset me, and he chooses to do it. Why would I still continue to give you my time?
Yeah, you let it be known. I mean, that's how I'm gonna ask questions anyway.
Hmm.
Sometimes, but people sometimes put on the act just to get you in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just like a woman, just so it can be vice versa. So a man can be single,
Mhm.
right? And a woman, and it can be women out there, and they know this man's single, right? But
Mhm.
then soon a man can get with a woman, then all of a sudden these women be like, "Ooh, man, I want him." Now they trying to get at you, but shit, you ain't trying to get at when he's single.
Yeah.
So like why y'all women wait to wanna
I'm gonna tell
do
you
play
what
the
I
game
think
like
about
that?
that.
Like a man been single all this time, you ain't trying. Now you see him with somebody. Now why is you trying to?
I think that's a woman thing, or I'm not gonna say a woman thing. I think it's a female thing, and I'm gonna just go to back to my high school memory because that's when I experienced stuff like that. It could be a guy, nobody paying him attention, but let a popular girl start talking to that guy, then she break up with him. Now every other girl in the school want to date this one guy that nobody was paying attention to until that popular girl dated him. And I think some girls, that's young girls, they grow up and be grown girls. They don't become women, you know what I'm saying? So they keep that same mentality. A lot of times people don't see potential in a man until they see a woman of a higher standard dating that man.
She might not be had that high standard.
But a woman might see her with higher standards. A woman might see another woman and envy her or admire her and be like, oh, she sees something in him that I didn't see. Or maybe that man now looks attractive now that he's with that woman.
But it might not be attractive. What it might be the shit he doing.
They might didn't see him doing it until he got with a woman. You don't know how a man treat a woman until you see him with a woman.
So in other words,
that's the thing.
because they see what he doing,
He treating her good. He
so they
taking
figure
her
they
out.
can get the same shit.
Hell yes.
That's how
If
women.
that's y'all don't look like y'all don't think about it like if you see a dude with a girl. First of all, you know this dude ain't no good. You know that he ain't got nothing to offer, but you see that he got a real down female with him. She fixing his lunch. She cooking him dinner. She earning his clothes. She paying. He giving her the money. She paying the bills. Being responsible. You know what I'm saying? And you be like, dang, she ain't in the streets. She ain't on Instagram thotting. She a down female. Like he don't even deserve her. Like
Yeah.
he cheating on her. I know he ain't doing right. And you be like, man, I wish I had a woman like that. Or you could see a man that is good to his woman and you see how good she is to him and how happy he running around with his nose wide open. Be like, shoot, I want my nose open too. So you probably didn't pay her no attention. She probably wasn't even attractive to you. But how she make him feel and how he's looking when he's with her, now she look attractive because it's like, whatever she doing to him, that nigga always walking around with a smile on his face. I want a woman to make me feel like that. So let me one up him and I'm going to get her so she can make me feel that way. People look at stuff like that.
If any man, if any woman, so if a woman, so prime example, you talking to a man,
Okay.
right? And I know it, whatever, and then I see you doing your thing, and I be like, oh, that nigga, I can get her. And I come to you, and I shoot at you to get you. If you come to me and leave that nigga, I really don't want to fuck with you.
I'm pretty sure the women don't just lead a
No, no,
man.
but if you give me into this conversation, holding that talk, see, sometimes a woman can, knowing that even though she with this nigga, everything look good, because sometimes a woman can put a front on. Dudes can put a front on too. So sometimes a woman can be like she really happy, but really she not. And if a dude come in and she really see and observe that like this dude kind of really doing some stuff, and he's shooting a shot, and she be like, she conversating a little bit here. She might not give him all the time because she really trying to stick around here, but she's still giving you some type of conversation, still doing a little bit move on you. I don't know if I really want to mess with you.
So why even entertain if you know she got a man in the first place?
Because at the end of the day, sometimes it ain't wasting my time.
It is if you feel like, well, no, I don't want to be because she gonna come over here.
When a man is single and a man don't have nothing but time and free time in his hand, he just doing it just to see and be like, I can get that nigga gal if I want her. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what you get.
If I want her, I can get her. But at the end of the day, sometimes you gotta understand, a man might be like shooting a shit and be like, she just so free, got that, she ain't real, so she really ain't the woman that I think she really is.
She could be, because she could be already checked out of her relationship, and instead of her moving on, she's entertaining people before she closed that
I guess maybe she can
so you could look at it different ways. It's not even about being pumped up. I mean, you could look at it different ways. I mean, a man, y'all gonna see it the way y'all want to see it, because right now it's popular to just down talk and hate on a woman. But at the end of the day, if you're a single man, why even be shooting your shot at a woman that you know in a relationship?
Because a single man can do what the hell he wants.
Okay, well then a man gonna get what he gonna get.
That's if he want that.
If he don't want it, why? See, that's the problem.
So
men playing games.
It ain't playing games.
It is playing games.
How?
Because you just said I'm gonna go see it.
If I'm single,
you ain't got no business talking
I can talk to whoever I want to.
You ain't got no business talking to somebody else's woman.
She conversating with me.
Okay, what do you benefit from that?
She might come. Let me blow her back out.
Okay, so that's you're worth that. That's what you lower
I'm
your
single.
To?
I'm single. He losing, not me.
No,
she losing. So how's I'm losing?
What do you gain? What do you gain? Temporary satisfaction.
Okay, what's the point? She not my woman.
That's
anyway.
a whole nother body. Men don't care about body counts. You just gonna get a useless body, that a woman that you don't even want.
But whose fault is it?
Your body is a temple, Mr. Miles.
But whose fault is it?
It's your fault because you pursued it knowing that she wasn't available for you. So
she was available for me. If she came, let me blow it back. She made herself available for me. So how can you say she ain't available? In that case, what she do is she don't get that man no entertainment.
I never said that she should. I'm going off of what you're saying.
I'm just saying.
No, you're trying to flip some words.
Oh, I'm just saying.
I'm just giving you different scenarios. It could be, think about it. It could be a woman could be in a relationship with a man. She might appear to be happy, but that's her front. But she could be on the end or the verge, or she could just be in that situation.
I understand.
And then you come along, and then you're talking to her. She's already checked out of this relationship. Sometimes people could be in relationships, and then they check out, but they're still there, not necessarily together. She probably already knows she's finna leave him.
You know what? A lot of times female don't leave because they know they need that help.
That's true, but that doesn't mean that just because you need help that you really want to be with that person. So
but what
my
I'm saying,
thing is like, let's say you shoot your shot at her, right?
Okay.
And you find out her situation. Well, right now we're just there together, but we're not together. And then you realize that she's a good person, but because you feel like, well, you had a dude when I talked to you, so you're not worthy of my love or my real time because you had a dude. But she could really be a good person. She just wasn't.
Well, I ain't
right
saying that. I ain't saying that.
No, you just said it.
No. What I'm saying is, I understand what you're saying. She can be a good woman, because even though she checked out with that dude, I understand you got women that do conversate with a dude, even though she checked out. She ain't moving forward with you. She just it can be just a brief little conversation. But at the same time, what I'm saying is, yes, she can be a good woman, but at the same time, if they still got a lot of flesh stuff going on, and she supposed to be this good woman, and she give me some play, and I understand. Hey,
but what if she never even sleep with you? Maybe like she.
But that's okay. So that's why you gotta know the difference. So she don't sleep with you. Be like, I can respect it, because even though you were still with that man and y'all wasn't on that level, you waited to leave that man before you decide to mess with me.
Yeah.
That's what I mean about when I say you still came and hollered at me regardless. You know what I'm saying? Your situation. Yeah. So how can you be mad at a single man? He's single.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So you can't be mad at that man if she can't. So at the end of the day, do I really want to fool with you?
You have a right to say you don't.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But at the end of the day, I can respect the boundaries though that you give, because you got a lot of women be like, well, I'm married, and like we kind of say, but I'm not gonna move forward until I know I'm walk away from my marriage, so I'm separated, gone. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying when I mean that. But you gotta let it be known.
Yeah.
What we talked about, it goes all the way around the table with everything.
I mean, it's a lot of different
You know
scenarios.
what I'm saying? So everybody's situation different, but also at the same time too, you have a lot of people who in relationships and people that's single, or people that's in a relationship, two people in a relationship, and they both be telling each other, the two that's out, man and male, be talking, they be like, well, I'm gonna leave him, I'm gonna leave her, this here and the other, and you know what I'm saying, be telling each, and then y'all pillow talking and conversating and playing these bullshit games with each other, and then be trying to leave. Now some people, they left their other significant other and they stayed together. And it worked, but they say sometimes how you get them is how you lose them, or how you get her, how you lose her. But at the end of the day, but then you have people who in relationship with somebody and they be want to hang with somebody that's single.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Or you can't move the same.
Or hang, you can't move. You know what I'm saying? Male or female. Like you got dudes who be hiding at females, and the female might be talking to the dude, and then and the dude be, and the female dude might be like, hey, I got a dude. The nigga be, cause niggas and females and dudes do girly shit too. Like if a dude know he messing with a little female and she got a dude will do shit, be calling weird times in the morning or night, just knowing damn well, and females will do it too. You know what I'm saying? Call your phone at weird times just to try to see, like, what the fuck the purpose of all that? Like at the end of the day, if you know this woman helping you, or you know this man helping you, you might need to stick around to what you need the best and just have your fun whenever you can have your fun.
How about if you want to have fun with somebody other than who you're in a relationship with, just be single and you can do what you want to do? Like, why deceive somebody? Why cheat? Like, that's a dangerous game. Let me give you this scenario from this video I watched, and I don't know if it was on Instagram or if it was on TikTok. It was a show, whatever. It was like a talk show, kind of like how we do here.
Yeah.
And it was a couple. They was sitting down, and it was a man, and he's kind of like a counselor or maybe a life. I don't know what he is, but the scenario was, and I want to say that the couple was married, but the dude was in his feelings about when he first met his wife or his girlfriend, because she was entertaining, or she was in a relationship with somebody before
he got with her.
They got together. But the guy that she was with, I guess she was already on the verge of leaving him. And she was talking to the dude, and she was going out on dates with this guy. She didn't sleep with the guy.
Yeah.
But you know what I take back? She wasn't even in a relationship with the guy. She was single when she met the guy that she is with now. So we're going to say that they're married now.
Okay.
But 2 years prior, or 3 years before they got married, she was single, and while she was single, she was dating the guy that's her now husband.
Yeah.
But she didn't know him, and she was just going out on dates with him, getting to know him, right? But I guess when you have needs, she felt more comfortable going back to her ex, because that's just who she was familiar with, and she didn't want to go sleep with a new guy, not knowing if she was going to be with him or anything. So 3 years later, her husband is throwing up in her face how, well, I was spending money on you, taking you out on dates, and you was going back sleeping with this dude. He was mad because she was still choosing to sleep with her ex until she decided, okay, well, you're who I'm going to be with, and I'm going to stop sleeping with him. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think that she was wrong, that she should not be sleeping with her ex, period, while she's dating somebody else? Because she never slept with him, and they were never exclusive. Now, when she decided that she wanted to be exclusive with him, she cut off the ex. She wasn't even dating the ex no more. It was just like
go through and get him.
Now he's over here victimizing himself, and I think it might have been on your sister page that I saw this, or maybe it was in the group. I think it was on the Lay It on the Line group.
Yeah.
But he victimized himself to make it seem like, oh, you treated me like I'm a simp or I'm weak because I'm spending money taking you out on dates, but then you'll go and sleep with your ex instead of me.
So we started seeing each other, butterflies, birds, whistles, bees, cool. Now at this time, right, we weren't active. However, we were pillow talking and we were dating, going out, eating and stuff. And we were basically having conversations to kind of say to each other, okay, do you know what? This is what we both want. We're both on the same page. We're both on the same frequency, You know when you're in that mode and you know that this person's going to be yours. Okay? Now, it turns out that later on, I realized that during that time, she was active with someone else.
Yes. I was sleeping with someone else, okay. What's the problem?
Was this a boyfriend?
This was an ex, so let me explain the situation to you because he is just clearly confused. When I met Paul, I had an ex whom I was sleeping with because I wasn't prepared and ready to sleep with Paul, okay? I think a lot of women do this. We date many people and we stay in our comfort zone until we're ready to leave. I, for one, never stepped out on Paul. Does that make sense? When we were talking, only until we started dating exclusively did I stop sleeping with this person. So, and we're not even boyfriend and girlfriend. So we decided, okay, I'm going to take you serious, you're going to take me serious. Then I cut him off. But before that, yes, I was having sex. Okay, what's the issue? I'm never going to apologize for that because I did nothing wrong.
Babe, do you really want to take it there?
We are taking it there. It's not my fault he fell in love before I fell in love. We met and he feels like I should just drop everyone because of you. I didn't even know you then properly. What do you do when you pillow talk? You get to know people, right? That's what you and I were doing. And when I concluded on Paul, I dropped everyone else off. I dropped this guy that we're talking about, that you're still talking about 3 years on. This is embarrassing. I've never stepped out on him. I've never cheated. So why do you keep bringing this up? And if you're using this, thinking I'm going to sleep with this, what's his name? Whoever's doing my website, then you're insulting me. As far as I'm concerned, this is an insult.
Okay.
Well, you know what? That go on every day. You know how many females out here jokers be going out trying to get at them and go say. And this first, let me say this here.
Go and say what
Let
you
me
gonna
say
say,
this
because
here.
I got something to say too.
If a man, well, I'm gonna say me. If I say, hey, let's go out to eat, let's go, son, I'm a treat. If you call me and say, let's go out to eat, you better be ready to spend your money because you call me. I ain't call you extra treat. A lot of people will call somebody and expect that person, like a woman will call a dude and be like, hey, let's go eat, and be expecting a man to spend. Sometimes men will spend. So what I mean by what I'm trying to say is you saying that they were just dating. They both single.
Yeah,
they were going on dating.
In no relationship.
So, and he'll go spend money on her. So if she was doing stuff like, he like, hey, you want to go do this here? Hey, you want to? If he was pursuing and asking her to do it, but because she's single, she want to do that. That's cool. And I understand why he's mad, because I feel like this here. The reason why he feel like that is because in the whole, I can see in the beginning, because we try to know, and then you go back, and that's what you were doing, meeting of him. But at the end of the day, he feel like you playing me because you must still got some feelings for this cat. Because regardless, if I'm treating you like the way you want to be treated, but then you turn around, you still going back over there and just sleeping with him just because you don't want to sleep with nobody else. But if you really sit here and say, okay, if he know y'all ain't together, and he can go do what the fuck he want to do, but you say, well, because I don't want to sleep with you yet, I'm gonna go back and sleep with him. Well, guess what? You might well sleep with the other guy that's treating you right, because he doing what the fuck he want to do anyway. You see what I'm saying? So make it make sense to me. And I understand where a boy coming from now. But she the one saying, hey, you like to go do this, you like to go do that, and he going to spend the money, and he doing all, hey, I need a little help with this here. Then I understand why he can be mad. Because if that case, if you're going to sleep with the ex, you need to ask the ex to help you pay that bill.
I don't think that she was
I'm not
asking
saying
him to do anything.
I'm not saying that. We just throwing it out there. It can be. It
Can't
can be
throw it
nothing.
out there because that wasn't the scenario.
Well, I mean, I'm speaking for the scenario for people who might be going through it now. I've got that situation going on.
So this girl could be minding her business, and then you come along and you want to, okay, I'm going to put myself in it. I'm out here minding my business.
Okay.
I'm single. I'm doing me. I'm having a good time. Then you see me like, oh, you look nice. You look like somebody I want to spend some time with. You look like somebody I want to get to know. That's fine. I can get to know you. Just because I'm allowing myself to get to know you and spend time with you, what gives you the right to think that I have to give my body to you?
I ain't say you do.
I ain't saying you.
Yeah.
I'm talking about this dude that was on the couch with his wife. I don't know you.
Yeah.
I'm just getting to know you. I don't know if I'm gonna like you tomorrow. So I could date you for like 3 weeks. I could date you for 3 months.
Yeah.
I don't know how often I'm gonna see you and talk to you, but I might not never give you none. I might not never agree to be in a relationship with you. Time is gonna tell how I feel about you. Now, if I decide not to be celibate while I'm single, and I want to have sex with somebody, I feel like it would probably be wise for me to, if I'm going to sleep with somebody that I've already slept with, because I already know what I'm going to get with that. And if I already left them, there's no emotional attachment to them, so that I can still decide if I want to move forward with somebody else. Now, if you decide that you don't want to be with me because I don't want to have sex with you, that's fine. But if I decide to be exclusive with you and I stop having sex with the last person that I was having sex with, I don't want to hear 3 years later how you and your feelings because you felt like you were such a good guy, and just because you took me out on a date that I didn't give it up to you.
Well, nigga, you married her.
He married her. That's what I'm saying. They were married. This was 3 years later,
But at the
and
end of the
he's
day,
still in his feelings, trying
about
to
it.
say that he got trust issues because when they were
Well,
single
you shouldn't
and
have married
only
her.
dating,
He shouldn't have married
he
her.
felt like she shouldn't have been messing with the ex.
He shouldn't have married her.
Exactly. So why even get married if you insecure and you still feel some
At the
kind
end
of
of the
way?
day, I tell everybody, at the end of the day, it's somebody beating her back up or somebody she done wrote the crap out of, so you can't worry about what was going on before y'all met. You know what I'm
That
saying?
part.
Like, I don't even care about what y'all had going on.
Mm-hmm.
All I'm focused on from we met here and where we going this way.
Exactly.
Anything on this side, I can care less about.
And that's why I say, like, society try to make it seem like it's always women that's in a rush to get married. Some men be in a rush to get married, and it's like you knew that she wasn't giving it up to you when y'all was, just dating, and you feeling some kind of way. If you felt some kind of way, what was the whole rush about marrying her? And then you
He probably
still
wanted to
feeling
get off
that
the
way.
market. You gotta understand. Some man meet a woman and be like, damn, she's a pretty woman. Damn, she's a good looking woman. She's a sexy, nice woman. So a lot of time they try to figure if I can hear her put a baby in, or if I can get her and marry her, I can take her away. And then you want to come back and start speaking on all this and that. Well, I just feel like all that should be done in the beginning.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
She better than me because I'm not going to be sitting up here having no arguments, no disagreements, and going through counseling because you mad about something I did when we wasn't even in a relationship
But like I
together.
said, that was said, but we can't, like I said, it's a two sides of every story.
I'm gonna see if we can
It's two
get.
sides of every story, and my
No,
point
he was
is,
sitting there right there.
yeah.
On the
But what I'm
couch.
saying is, it's two sides of every story. Are they really gonna go into true detail?
Mhm.
Like, is he gonna really say what it is, and is she gonna really say what it is? Not just he mad because I used to go back to my ex, but he needed to come out and say, I understand you going back to your ex, but you gotta understand it was times you called me for this, or make him feel why he in his feelings.
Yeah.
Right? Why? What makes you in you in your feelings just because you were going to the ex, or is it because of more than that? Like, I need more than just this one little state line to
I'm
me.
gonna need him not to be trying to get on his knee and put a ring on her finger and ask
Well,
her to
that's
spend the
true,
rest
too.
of her life with him if he's still in
That's
his
true,
feelings
and that's
about
true.
something she did when they was single.
I don't know, but I mean, it is what it is. That's why people need to know. If you're a jealous, or insecure person, you might need to control what you got. I mean, I can't say you can't control it because it is going to be, but you need to understand what you can handle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think insecure, jealous people don't need to date certain people. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
insecure, jealous people should only date ugly people. People that other people don't find attractive.
Yeah, or just period. Or you're a real emotional type person.
Mhm.
You got some real emotional type people.
Yeah, I mean, emotional people, I think, are less stressful than insecure people. But that's just my opinion.
No, but I mean, everybody get a little emotion. That's why I tell people you got to understand your boundaries. You got to know if you're going to fool with somebody and you with a woman or you with a dude, you got to understand where you at. You can't be trying to patrol somebody that's single.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to patrol what you got going on. Just
Yeah.
enjoy
Married
your
people
excitement.
need to stay with their spouses, and if married people choose to be deceitful and adulterers, they need to cheat with other married people because
Yeah.
single people can move around and do what they want to do.
Exactly.
Married people can't.
Can't.
And with that said, we're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, wrap it up.
Miles will be doing the interviews with the guys for 20 versus 1, and I will be hosting with Moni No Love to see what guys she finds suitable for her dating needs. So if you guys have not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button right now, and we look forward to seeing you guys when we do 20 versus 1.
And get the date. Because I don't know.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and post that date. I do believe that
The
it
24th,
is June the 6th at 7 o'clock. And It's on our Instagram page, Lay It on the Line, and we'll go ahead and have that run with the credits at the end of this video.
So once again, man, everybody enjoy themselves. Have a great what's today? Great weekend coming up. Stay out of trouble.
Yeah, be safe with this bad weather if you are in
Because our weather
Houston.
is terrible out here, man. We've been having some crazy weather, man. And it's just unbelievable. But once again, we like to say thank y'all. Stay tuned for plenty more to come.
Subscribe, share, and like.
Subscribe, share, and like. It don't take but a second to click. Just like y'all be clicking on them big booty girl pictures. Y'all be clicking on them Joker pictures. Y'all like to click on them old drama and animosity and all that bull crap that be going on. Everybody that's a influence. Well, guess what? You do the same thing. Subscribe, click, and like. It don't take but a second.
We appreciate y'all. You see us on Facebook. You see us on Instagram, TikTok. Go ahead and follow, subscribe, like. We would appreciate that. All right. Thank y'all.
We out.
Lay it on the line. Talk through our problems. Let's try resolving them. Should we even try? Meet me halfway, and I'll give you time. Lay it on the line. Show me your heart, and I'll show you mine. If we want this, if we need this, then let's lay it on the line. Settle down, let's try to talk it out. Let's figure out what all the fuss about. You had your turn, now it's mine. I never heard time and time, yeah.